Alright, we are headed to the Institute. Chapter 9. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched, helplessly, as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experience of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. Yeah, I've got a horrible feeling it's way too late.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
We just broke into his office by going through a window. Okay. Well, this explains the hiding points we saw earlier. The diary of Reverend Wickwood's wife. Her husband, John, built the first Hawkins home, called Hilltop, at the end of the 17th century. They were among the first white colonists of the island. The previous inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries earlier. 14th century, okay.
An old diary.
I didn't see anywhere where I could refill my lamp.
What the... Fuller, too.
Small bottle of sleeping pills, probably used on patients who had trouble sleeping to find slumber. Everyone's addicted to drugs. Might as well face it.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Right, they're not coming at me, so... What the hell? We can get down there, but we're going to be subjected to the gases again. Dead end. Why were we able to enter this room and not the others? I thought the idea was that we could go through this door and then head left, but that door is non-interactable. And I don't see anything in this room that we can interact with. That's strange. I thought that going that way may have helped me keep out of line of sight of this guy. Can we get into block A? No. Alright.
No! No! My God! What is happening to me?
You may or may not be losing your mind, Edward, just so you know. What the fuck? It's like sheer drops into nothingness. Alright, I've got no idea what's going on with the lantern mechanic, but when I was in the dark there, I saw the icon on the right depleting, and then I moved over there and it filled back up. Alright, this dude isn't nice here. Okay, where am I going? I'm not actually sure where I should be going. Hello? Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book, aimed at a wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. I've read that. I ain't reading it again. Yeah, if I step in this thing, I get my lantern back. So I just need to follow this... Wow, look at that. It's 2D texture, but I can walk into it.
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Are we through the door? No, we're not. Are we back at the start? We are. Right, if we do that, we're just looping, aren't we? The symbol there is not changing. I can't put the lantern away, nor can I exchange it with the lighter. Hello.
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
This place has pretty colours. That shelf is still very empty. Something has changed, but what? We've lost the green path, I'll call it, but I don't see where else to go. Mind you, I've only looked very quickly. There was nothing in here. Is there somewhere on our right? Did I miss something in the block? There's a brick wall there. There's a invisible wall directly ahead. Alright, what am I missing? A window, perhaps? Can't walk into that brick wall. I've got to be missing something super obvious. I just don't see where it is. This door has stars on it, and I can't help but feel that that is significant. There's really nothing else in here? Yeah, I admit I'm a bit confused. Missed that. I've read that as well. So if I pick that up, does that change the perception of the world around me, perhaps? It seems unlikely, but having said that, that doesn't give me 2% of medicine. So that might be a key item, perhaps. Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Open that. Then we switch. There we go. Jesus. That was dumb. I apologize, everyone. Increase your lamp's brightness by pressing R2. How about no? Alright, fine. The men's bathroom, okay. We have another door there which we can open. If I walk through here, that takes me into block B. So I assume at this point I need to find the other lantern, open that door, and then walk into that door. Question is, where is the other lantern? Is it here? Yes, it is. So I need to open this door. Dr. Fuller's office. No? No, admin. I've got no idea where I am. This place is all fucked up. I've got no idea where I am. Something there, but I can't interact with it yet. It's just not letting me. Oh god, there's another door. I should have kept I don't like this sound effect. And just quietly, I don't think Edward likes it either. Alright, let's grab that one. And into here, and we've got another door with pentagrams on it somewhere. Was it this one? Oh my god. I thought it was that door. Am I losing it? Also, there's this thing here. How do I interact with that thing? Something is there and it's trolling me, just out of reach. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we'll walk in there. That takes me into the men's bathroom, so we're making progress. What now?
Destiny, it has trapped you.
Okay, there's something here. In the next room, perhaps? Yeah. In here. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, though. Maybe it's just this. The kitchen. Lanson's about to run out. There we go. What now? We've unlocked that, but... Block B? Yes. Oh, hell. I'm only running away to refill my Lanson chat. I'm not scared at all. Nothing in this corner. Where did that light go? I want to follow the lice if I can find the lice. If I hug the left-hand wall, I should find it, but I'm lost. I'm so lost. Right, there's something on the floor here. This was where the guy, I don't think his symptoms were terribly serious, but we needed to do something to help him out. I can't remember what his symptoms were, but they weren't as bad as the dude that was transforming.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Perception. The keys? No keys. Can't get through there. Lanson's just about out. Yeah, I'm not going to survive much longer, I think. And I think if it goes out, that's it, I'm dead. Is this a room where... I'm not going to read that. Yeah, we're dead. Not surviving this. I imagine when everything gets dark. That didn't get me as much as I thought it would. Right, we need to sprint through here and get this done. And we also didn't die. We just got teleported back. Right, where are we going? We have reception. We have the area on the left. We have the surgical ward somewhere on our left here. That leads back into the men's bathroom. That leads into admin. Basically just doing a giant loop here. Okay, so... I think it's a good thing that I've grabbed that book, but... I think what I have to do is grab the other lamp, make this trip, open that door, which looks like it might lead into Fuller's office, and then come back with this lamp. see so much more with this lamp. Yep, that's the door to Fuller's office. The main door. And we can open it. Don't think there'll be anything interactable in here. We just need to come back with the other lamp. We can't go back that way because that is cut off. Jesus. Okay, that got me. Fuck. I need to go to bed. Where am I going? What am I doing here? Why am I here? Why did I ever agree to this case? Fucking hell, that actually got me. Alright, this path is open now, leading into the torture cell, or the basement, or whatever it's called. But I really want to see what is here. There's an interactable somewhere around here. And now that I'm here, I don't actually see it. Alright, I am on edge. I really am. That's going to lead me back to Fuller's office, which is open, so this seems like a persistent space. I've seen enough. I'm going to head down.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Yeah, nothing weird happened at all, right? Jesus. Let me access the diary, please. I take comfort in seeing Edward Pierce's take on the situation. That noise is me mashing the touchpad and nothing's happening. Alright, I went through there and I kind of regret doing so as Colden, because I would have liked to have seen if I could access these doors. Hopefully these two doors are locked. They are. And I'm guessing they would have been locked for Colden as well. Because yeah, I really don't want to go back down there. I should have blown the fucking place up when I had the chance. Still can't access the diary. Oh, what the fuck is this? Is this going to get me muted? I don't recognize it, but it sounds like a bastardized version of Silent Night.
What's going on? It never ends.
Yeah, Pierce, everything is not back to normal. I'm gonna turn around and there's gonna be something fucking horrible behind me. I know it. Can't interact with these doors. Just listening to the music to see if it's getting louder or quieter when I change direction. I don't think it is. Alright, I'm not sure what the game is asking me here. I can see some sort of flickering on the screen just before it teleports me. Okay, never mind. That looks like a normal cell, not the cell that we saw earlier with the pipes and the gas.
Damnation. That's me.
Fuck.
Oh God! I gotta get out. I got.
Can you show me your hands, Edwards? No reason. Just show me your hands. Make sure they look normal. What the fuck?
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
I assume she found Sarah. And we're in a completely black space apart from this door. Don't recognize this area. Oh, what the fuck?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now. No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
There's still time.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
I'm sorry, we had a gun the entire time? Donovan was there.
Colden?
They were here and they ran? This is not the same surgical room that I thought we were in. I thought this was the place where Francis Sanders died, based on that machine there, but clearly that's not the case. He looked like he was screwing something inside her. Like a thumb screw or something. I don't know. We couldn't see because the camera angle was in the wrong place, but using his hands to like insert something in her in a twisting motion. That sounds weird and dirty, but I swear I'm not trying to be weird and dirty. Where even are we? What the fuck? Have we completely lost it? Painting on the wall. Under normal circumstances, that door would be threatening or whatever, but... Okay, this is a bit creepy that we're in a painting. Given the events of the last 45 minutes or so, running around through doors, that's having no effect on me right now. Oh, what the fuck? Witch Hawkins.
What in God's name? Sarah. What did they do to you? Can you speak?
Exactly what I wanted to ask. What is that?
Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
That's not happening.
Is of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. The sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
Oh, what the fuck? Valid sanity requirements? I'm very confused by what's going on here. I mean, do we even know how to get out of here? I didn't even know how we got in here. I mean, I've got to try it. I'll be doing myself a disservice and you and everyone else watching a disservice if I didn't choose this option. What the fuck is this?
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
I'm so confused. This is good, but I'm so confused. What the actual fuck is going on? Right, there was nothing else in that chapter there. The objective is to get Sarah Hawkins out. Riverside Institute. I came to in Drake's bookstore. In my mind, I still see what Marie Colden lived through. Treatment given to patients, her search for medical records, the enigma of the boat, going down into the cellars, and Fuller. Did the book cause this hallucination? Is Colden in danger? Drake will help me in my investigation. He'll meet me in the Hawkins mansion after gathering up his things. In the meantime, I've got to save Colden. Getting into the Institute wasn't a problem. Finding Colden and getting out with her might prove to be more difficult. This place. It shouldn't exist. The doors lead somewhere. The symbols must disappear. A presence? The Shambler. I must get out. Sarah Hawkins is alive. After Colden, everything is mixed up. The corridors grow longer. There was this voice, and all this blood coming out of abandoned cells. I followed it. She is here. She isn't dead? Oh dear. We have 8 character points. What do I want to level up? I'll pass on strength, let me put it into eloquence and psychology. And yeah, these have been slowly creeping up. We're at 3 and 3 there. No, I want to validate those attributes, please. Sanity. Reading the Necronomicon. Pierce has read the Necronomicon. Drawn by the whispering of the accursed book, he forced the bookseller's safe, touched the skin binding, and deciphered the last words of the crazed Abdul al-Hazred. I think that's how you pronounce that. As if as an answer to the questions that Pierce was asking himself, the book sucked in his mind and projected it into the body of Colden. Silent witness to his own investigation, he followed her steps down into the cellars of the Riverside Institute and her confrontation with Fuller. Returned to his own body, Pierce slowly comes to understand that his investigation is taking him into unknown territory. The words of the Necronomicon still echo in his mind. Will he ever forget that horrifying read? Trapped in madness. Is the death of Colden a hallucination, or is it the sole flash of truth in the slow descent of madness that Edward Pierce's mind is undergoing? The detective gained entry into the Riverside Institute in order to help the doctor. Immediately attacked by the Shambler, he fled through a transmuted hospital whose architecture respected no physical laws. His wanderings led him to an operating room, where his confrontation with Fuller came to an end when Colden's corpse rose up to attack Pierce. Oh! I thought that was Donovan. Okay. Colden's corpse got back up. The detective thinks that he's got a grip on himself, but he now knows that death and madness line his path. His sanity was severely affected by this new ordeal. And what's this last one here? The cost of truth. While Pierce's sanity is growing dangerously weaker, his increased sensitivity to the occult opens new ways for him. On rare occasions, he is now able to unearth hidden truths when he speaks to the inhabitants of the island. As with everything connected with the myth, using it comes at a cost. We're going deep, boys. We're going deep. Riverside Institute. Through the eyes of Dr. Colden, I finally visited the Riverside Institute. The operating rooms and dormitories surround a pharmacy. Everything here has an air of respectability. Did the nurses really know, like Dr. Colden, what's going on in the cellars? What is sure is that the staff fear Fuller. It is perhaps this fear that prevents them questioning the validity of a medical center of this size on such a small island. Yeah, it's huge. Why do we need such a huge place on such a tiny island? Algernon Drake, bookseller. Drake is the owner of the Nameless bookstore and a friend of Sarah Hawkins. It would seem that the two of them were united in a common thirst for knowledge about the occult. He has a strange collection of parchments and books of spells, and he seems to know a lot about the island's clandestine activities. If I decide to explore the occult trail, he will be an excellent guide. Marie Colden, deceased. I arrived too late to free Colden from the clutches of Fuller. Just before I found her body in the hands of the doctor, she had come to see me to give me a last message. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I believe that her words were full of truth. Hawkins. I found Sarah Hawkins, alive, prisoner of the Riverside Institute. Charles Hawkins and Dr. Fuller seem to have connived to hide her from the world. She seems to be very affected by the tragedies that have struck her family, but I detect a fighting spirit in this woman that I would better not underestimate. She's a survivor. The occult. There's a lot of stuff here. What have we got? All of this stuff. Ascent. When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation, closer than ever to their new master, they will enter a sleep of death and will only awaken to answer his call. They will be called the Awakened. From the Necronomicon. I wish I could pronounce that, but I can't. Cthulhu. The Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of creatures of the myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it onto the doors of their houses, and embroidered it on the clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exercise its power on the doors of the sunken city. The book. The words that follow are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds in the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind, night after night. I can only leave these crumbs of knowledge to the world in the hope that reading them will guide men. But I already fear that unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares open this accursed collection. Because, just like prisoners whose confessions were written on their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. High Priest. The call cannot be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or to hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align and the day of awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. I mean, immediate thought is, that must be Charles, surely. Charles Hawkins, he is a high priest. Alright, there's some funky stuff here. Yeah, we're seeing all that.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
Where are we?
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
I can't actually run at the moment.
What the?
Oh no.
Running for dear life.
Wait. The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
Yeah, we kind of figured that out
We
already.
don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Yeah, you don't have a choice here, Edward. Can I grab that lantern? No. Right, we can't do anything but interact with this thing. This thing that's pumping the hallucinogenic gas everywhere. Is there a monkey wrench around here?
I'd be better off finding a tool.
Jesus. Alright, fine. Can you help me find a tool, please, Sarah? There we go. A poker.
Perfect.
Is that really wise?
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
I'm your puppet no more. You bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
I suppose you still have that gun.
Edward!
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you? should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
All you did for her safety was throwing her in this rat hole.
I hid her well enough.
You let Fuller play with her.
Stop. I did everything I could to protect her.
Yeah, bullshit.
But her identity, her power, is what threatens her.
What?
Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
That's what we were hired for.
She's weak, physically and mentally.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Not make the mistake of thinking she's a feeble woman. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Why are you telling me this?
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Well, that's not going to stop him for very long. That facial expression. I think I said earlier that the faces were good, but the textures were bad. I take that back. Oh, you just remembered you have a gun. No? An axe. Right, we need to leave now. Also, he's totally not dead. He can sleep it off. He'll be fine.